Hi, Hime. How are you?
Hi, Danny. How are you? Fine?
Fine, thank you.
Okay. We're gonna talk about our families, our family streets, and I'm going to start. Well,
Tell me about your parents first.
okay, my parents. Well, my parents, they met each other on college. My father was my mother teachers, and they met like that. And they have been married for 25 years, and they have two daughters, my big sister, and me. My big sister is like a twin for me because I don't know, I have a really good relationship with her. I tell her all my things, all my issues, and she does too with me. And I want to know about your parents.
Well, I am daughter of a Mexican woman. She was born 54 years ago in Mexico City, and she's like a really good friend with me, but also she's a very strict mom. Our relationship has always been very close, and she has always helped me in all my crazy ideas and my adventures. She's a really important support in my life. And she has been married with my father for 26 years. My father is an Italian man who was born 56 years ago, and he met my mom when he came on vacation to Mexico, and he met my mom here in Acapulco, and they became married 2 years after, and my sister was born 2 years after that, and that's my closest family.
I forgot. What are the names of your parents?
Oh yes, my parents, my dad's name is Herbert Matias Weiss, and my mom's is Patricia Gutierrez. And yours?
My father's name is Humberto Barrientos, and my mother's name is Amparo Perez.
Nice.
Okay.
Can you tell me about your brothers or sisters? I think you mentioned a little
Yes,
bit.
I have one sister, and her name is Romina. And I was telling you that I have a really great relationship with her. We keep contact each other, and we tell each other all the things that happen with our lives and things like that. And I don't know, I appreciate her so much. And what about you? Do you have brothers or?
Yes, I have one sister. Is an older sister. She's 26. She's 25, and she's a really good friend with me. But I think I'm closest to my mom. Really, she has always been like with her boyfriend and with her school. Now she's with her job. She doesn't live with us anymore. But she's a good sister with me. But we're not like super close.
Okay. What about your grandparents?
Well, my grandparents, I don't really have an important relationship with my dad's grandparents. They died 10 years ago. I met them, but we have a really small relationship because of the distance. They live all their lives in Italy, sorry. And we met, well, my sister and I met them, but we just saw them like 3 or 4 times. But they taught me, well, with my dad, I know they were really good parents, and I would like to spend more time with them. And in the side of my mom, I just met my grandmother. My grandpa, I don't really know him. They got divorced when my mom was really small, so I don't met him. But my grandmother is a really important figure for me. She has been like my second mom, literally, and all my childhood I spent with her a lot of activities and adventures. And what about yours?
Well, I didn't meet my grandparents for the side of my dad because they passed away a long time ago. And also my grandparent by the side of my mom, I didn't met him because he passed away like when I was so little, so I didn't have a really good memory of him. But by the side of my mom, my grandmother is a really nice person. She's really sweet, and I always try to hug her because she has a really bad childhood. So I have a really good relationship with her, and I will always try to show her my love for her. And her name is Rosa, and Cerinto, it's my grandfather's names, Alicia, and my other grandfather's name is Salvador. Well, was Salvador.
Oh, and what about your uncles or cousins? Do you have?
Yes, well, my family is so big, but I think I could tell you a little bit of it. My mom has a sister whose name is Dora, and unfortunately, her husband passed away this year. No, last year, and they had two childs, my cousins. I have a really good relationship with them too because we grew up together and we were always together in all family reunions and things like that. And their names are Andrea and Ivan. By the side of my father, he has a sister whose name is Ilsa, and unfortunately too, her husband passed away this year, but they had a son whose name is Enrique, and is married with a very nice person, my aunt-in-law, and they have two sons, well, a daughter and a son, and I don't met them very well, but I would like to. What about yours?
Well, I have a really big family in the side of my dad. As we can see here, he has 7 siblings. He's the smallest one, and that part of my family, I really, as I told you, I really don't know them much because of the distance, and there's a lot of baby cousins I don't even met yet, but I expect them to meet them as soon as possible. And in the side of my mom is really my closest family. She has a sister and a brother, and my aunt, she has she has 2 boys and 1 girl, and one of those cousins is my age, so I really spend a lot of time with him. We even party together because we have friends in common, and the other 2, they are older, so we don't spend much time. They are like in their jobs and in their activities, but we have a good relationship with them, and I think that's
I think that's
my closest.
all. Okay.
Yes.
It was nice to know more about your family.
Oh, me too, Jimmy.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.